again, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing some outerwear finds from H&M and Amazon. A lot of them were like really good. Some of them I'm going to have to return because the sizing was a little off, but I'll explain a little bit of that later on in the video. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Maria Munoz. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are into fashion. I do a lot of neutral capsule wardrobes, more on the affordable side. So if that is your jam, then definitely don't forget to subscribe. So let's get started with our first item. I'm gonna really just start with my H&M finds and then we'll go on to Amazon. So the first coat that I got is actually, I got it in two different colors. Now, the only thing is that I got both of them in a small and I noticed that they are just a little bit too snug around my shoulders, like maybe my shoulders are just too wide. Funny thing with H&M is sometimes, especially with tops and sweaters, I have to get a smaller size because a lot of it is oversized. So being that it was the first time that I ordered online with the coats, I went ahead and just, played it safe and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get my small. Well, these obviously were just a little bit too snug, but what I really liked about this coat is that it's very streamlined, very classic, very feminine, just a really nice coat. It's not that super oversized look that we're seeing a lot right now, but it's a little bit more streamlined. So this would actually look really great as a workwear, or if you go to church, or if you need it for like a nice occasion, like either a wedding or, if you have a bridal shower or things like that. I really liked this color. This is more of like a heather type of beige. And then there's also the black one as well, which I have here. So the way that these fit, it is single breasted, so there's not going to be super oversized. There's not going to be a ton of material. The one bummer about it is that the pockets are not true pockets. So I kind of wish, usually with coats, you want pockets. You want to be able to put stuff in the pockets. So these pockets are more just decorative. They're not functional. And then you have the two buttons. The buttons right here, as you can see, kind of like a tortoise shell type of color, but really nice jacket, streamlined like I said, but I would recommend sizing up one just because, especially going into the cooler weather, most likely going to be wearing a sweater or a long sleeve top underneath and you want a little bit of wiggle room. I tried this on with my tank top that I'm wearing underneath and it was like perfect, but again, going into winter, you're probably gonna have something that's a little bit more bulky than a cami. So in that reference, I would definitely get your usual size. Like I said, I'm usually a medium, but I size down to a small. H&M items run a little bit oversized. So in this case, they do not. Go ahead and get your true to size. Okay, next up is an item that I actually included in my October lookbook. If you're not familiar with my blog, I have monthly lookbooks that I provide to my email subscribers. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the link to download the lookbook down below. I usually have about 15 like shoppable season appropriate outfits, and this one has been a hot seller. Again, I included it in my lookbook and people really loved this gray wrap coat. Again, this one is from H&M. Did get the size small in this one as well, which I wish I would have gotten the size medium just to give me a little bit of breathing room. This one does not have buttons, but it does have this little closure, so that way there are no buttons whenever you clasp them. There is a matching tie that you can tie around the waist. I think I've mentioned it on my videos before that I am loving gray for fall and winter 2023. And I thought that this coat was just so pretty. I really like the way this looks, but again, I would recommend sizing up one. This one does have a side pockets on the side. There are no buttons on the sleeve, unlike the previous one that I shared. They do have some buttons here on the sleeve, but this one, again, another really nicely streamlined one, single breasted coat. It's below your waist and it kind of hit me a little bit above the middle of my thigh. Just for size reference, I am 5'6", so that I can kind of tell you how it would look on you. Okay, this next coat I'm really loving. And so I mentioned also about the sizing on H&M, like it's just really hit and miss with me. Now this one I also got in a size small, and wouldn't you know, it does fit oversized. So in this case, this shorter black coat, I would recommend sizing down once because the small fit perfectly. It still had room in case I wanted to wear like a sweater or a long sleeve top. I am really loving black coats for the season as well. That's another one that is making a comeback, like black trench, black coats, all of that. So this one's a little bit on the shorter size, but it still is a really beautiful coat. It's just like very streamlined, classic. And again, a black coat, you can't go wrong with it. These are timeless. So this one does have the pockets here on the side. There are no buttons on the sleeve, but just a beautiful jacket. I love that it's a little bit more on the boxy, oversized look. I think this would definitely pair well with jeans or leggings and boots. I think it would look really pretty. This would also look really great if you paired like a black mini skirt with some tall black boots. I think it would look really, really chic. Okay, and then the final one from H&M that I have here is this twill coat. So this one is a cream colored coat, and this one is different from the others where it has a little bit more of texture on the coat. It is a single-breasted coat as well, but this one kind of fits a little bit more like a cocoon. So there is a little bit of more oversized fit. So I got this one in a small, and surprise, H&M, this one actually fits. So for this twill coat, I would recommend going ahead and sizing down one because it would still give you that oversized fit. It also does have true pockets. There is a stitching here right now, but it is an actual true pocket. So this one does have a pocket. It's very, very warm. And it almost is like a cross between just your regular coat and a teddy coat because it does have a little bit of that texturing, but I thought this color would be really pretty for winter, that kind of creamy, nice wintry white. Such a pretty one. This one definitely caught my eye. This one is also included in my October lookbook if you want to check that out as well, how I styled it and things like that. So this next item, I was so surprised. It was one of my hot sellers during Prime Big Deal days that just happened a couple of weeks ago. So this coat is actually very, very similar to my Mango cardigan, which I know I've shared it here before. I have two of them from Mango and I absolutely love them, but yes, they retail over $100. So I got this one from Amazon and I was very pleasantly surprised. Not only was it like a third of the price of the Mango cardigan, but I really could not tell the difference between the two. Mango actually had a gray version from last year that I really had my eye on, but again, they're like over $100, so it's not like you can just buy every single color. But when I found this one, I was like, let me try out the gray, and I am so glad I got this one. This one's so pretty. And again, I cannot tell the difference between this one and my Mango. So this is the Mango cardigan right here, which I love. Again, I mentioned I'm here in Texas and this thing carried me through winter last year because it is very warm and I would usually put like a hoodie underneath this and that's all I really needed. So I love the Mango cardigan. But if I can find something that's similar and also has like the very similar material, like again, I cannot tell them apart like at all. The stitching, where the pockets are, I mean, even like they're both actually that heavy material. I was just very surprised. And the thing is that this brand from Amazon actually has a ton of other colors. So if you're somebody who doesn't really want the more muted capsule wardrobe type of colors, but you want like something bright and sunny, then definitely go check out the one from Amazon. I'm gonna go ahead and link this one as well down below. And again, just a really great quality. And I'm so glad that I found this one. Okay, this next item is very similar to the one I'm wearing right now. And these cardigans are really hot right now for the season. They kind of elevate your usual cardigan for fall. It just makes it look a little bit more streamlined, a little bit more classic and refined. And I just think they're so cute. So I found this one on Amazon and it is such a great material. I love the fabric as well. And then it has like these very classy, if you can see, these buttons, they're gold and they just have a little bit of detail. So it kind of just spruces up the cardigan. Also has the pockets here on the front, unlike my H&M one, which is just decorative. It does not have a pocket. Just a really great cardigan. So I got the size medium and it is a tiny bit oversized. So I'm wondering if the small would have been a better fit, but I decided to go ahead and keep the medium just because, again, sometimes you just want a little bit of an oversized cardigan, especially in the fall when it gets like a little chilly. So this one also comes in a white, and then there is also, I think, a beige, and then there are a few striped options as well. These stripes can never go wrong with a striped cardigan, but I just really liked this black one, so I went ahead and got this one. Really beautiful, and just like the details and everything just really elevate the cardigan. You would never think that it was from Amazon. Okay, and then finally I have this trench coat. that I found again on Amazon. So I have a trench coat. I've shared it before. You've probably seen it. My Burberry coat that my husband gifted me a few years ago. It's been a while. But you know, in that time, I've kind of, you know, grown a little bit. And so it is a little bit more on the snug side for me. So I went ahead and grabbed one that would be a little bit more on the oversized fit, which is really cute and hot for fall and winter. So I grabbed this one and I am so pleased with the cut. It's like that big oversized trench coat, which you could definitely wear sweaters underneath here or a hoodie. I mean, dress it up, dress it down. There's so many ways that you can wear a trench coat. This one does have the belt as well, or you can, you know, take off the belt and just leave it open and just wear it like that. But what I really love about this one is the fit. It's just that oversized fit that is comfortable. So it has a little bit of details like this right here on the sleeve. It has here on the shoulder, has that overhang here in the back. Just a great pair. There is another lighter khaki color if you want to check that one out as well. But again, for less than $100 for a trench, I think this is such a great find. Material is really good. I love the color. It's just a classic trench coat. You can never go wrong with that. So there you have it. Those are my H&M and Amazon outerwear finds. Again, everything that I featured here today is linked down below so that you can shop. I'm gonna also leave my LTK storefront link down below so that you can go ahead and give me a follow there. I share a ton of fashion and beauty stuff, so definitely follow me on LTK. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching and we'll chat soon. Bye.